Wait, what? Let me get this straight. The world's first private passenger is all set to fly around the moon? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Stay tuned. Hey, it's Celebrate Truth. I'm Robbie Davidson. We're back with another one, SpaceX. They just never, ever end, do they? They keep coming up with more and more stuff to get everyone all completely freaking out with the SpaceX fantasies. Again, this is science fiction and nothing more. Thank you for joining me. We're going to be going through a new article that just surfaced talking about SpaceX tweeted out about a big announcement. And guess what? They're going to be announcing it in the next couple of days. Who's the mystery person? Who's going to be the first private passenger to fly around the moon? I guess we're going to find out. Here we go. Let's have some fun with this one, shall we? Dubai. SpaceX is ready to fly you to the moon and back. A tweet by the US based aerospace company started on a Twitter frenzy. The company account SpaceX posted an illustration of their new Big Falcon rocket, BFR, launch vehicle going around the moon. The tweet read, SpaceX has signed the world's first private passenger to fly around the moon aboard our BFR launch vehicle. An important step towards enabling access for everyday people who dream of traveling to space. Find out who's flying and why on Monday, September 17th. Unbelievable. Again, they don't just announce it, they got to build up all the hype. And I'll tell you one thing with the NASA fanboys, the SpaceX completely going crazy with all this stuff. People are just losing their mind. You're gonna have to see it and hear it to believe it. A follow-up tweet read, only 24 humans have been to the moon in history. No one has visited since the last Apollo mission in 1972. Wow. The year I was born was the last time that people supposedly landed or walked on the moon. I mean, if this shouldn't cause pause for anyone that actually is looking at this, give me a break. What about the 10th anniversary? What about the 20th anniversary, 30th anniversary of the moon landing? And now they keep pushing it even further. But guess what? There's going to be the first private passenger. And again, it's going to be not NASA. It's going to be SpaceX because we all know that SpaceX is an independent business. It's not part of the government, right? No, wrong. It's all part of the same group. Again, it's the illusion that we have this idea of a nice business model. Oh, look, we're going to get people to space. We're going to fly them. Oh, I did a video, I believe it was last year, saying that they were going to put cell phone LTE phone towers on the moon by the 2018. I think the article had said 2018. I said let's give it right to the end of 2018, December. There's going to be no LTE phone towers on the moon. But again, the media ran with it. The article going crazy, talking about how cool it would be to use modern day technology on Earth to talk to people on the moon. No, no, no. We won't use the satellites that we have, even though they're closer and that would make more sense if they even existed. But no, let's convince people that we're going to actually do cell phone calls to the moon. Give me a break. But oh, wait a minute. They made a landline phone call from the White House, right? Nixon, right? When they landed on the moon, he talked to the astronauts. Yeah, right. Are we remembering that? That made sense, right? I'm just going to make a landline call to the moon. I'm going to talk in real time. Sorry. We're going to talk in real time. Come on. Like, seriously, people, this is just absolutely insane. But, anyways, here's the tweet. And again, look at that image. Doesn't that look pretty? Oh, it looks so real, doesn't it? Of course, it's not real. But again, everyone dreams, right? Because again, what's this article talking about? For all the people that dream to go to space. Again, this is the fantasy. This is the illusion, the imagination that's captivated in the people's minds. SpaceX, NASA, all these space agencies have captivated people into almost a trance where they're like, we can do it. We can ascend the stars. But again, remember who actually said that in the Bible. It was actually Satan. I will ascend upon the stars and become like the Most High. right? Again, he was the first one to want to launch into space. And again, he's basically created that dream, that thrust, that imagination in men to do the same thing that he wanted to do. And again, pride is the biggest reason that people will fall, and fall they will. Let's continue on. SpaceX, here's the tweets. Only 24 humans have been to the moon in history. All right, that's complete nonsense. But just the very fact that they actually say it, that no one's ever been to the moon since 1972, well, at least they'll throw that out there. But people don't care. They're just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's almost been 50 years. Who cares? But maybe they're going to make this announcement on this person that's going to be going to the moon very soon, and maybe he'll be the one that does the 50-year anniversary because I believe we're coming up on it real soon. As soon as the announcement was made, tweeps shared static reactions. Okay, let's see what these reactions are like. Oh, look. Ooh, this is exciting. Can't wait. That's OLHZN space balloons. So space balloons was pretty happy. Put in a little meme there, all excited. Look at that. Excited. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh, Pauline Acklin. Hee 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 wee with a space rocket. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Little space rocket there. Look at that. Hover over it. You can see the little rocket. Wee. They're actually putting this in the article to show people's reactions. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Look at this. I'm so excited. The entire space community online right now. That's you go for staging, right? You are go for staging. All right. All these space tweets going out. And look at this. They're so excited. Oh, look at that guy. He's over he's really his head like he's over the moon right there, that guy. It's just unbelievable. So we're looking at it and we're going through. Let's see here. We got SpaceX has signed. Let's see what this. Oh, look at this. Everyone stay calm. Everyone stay calm. Here's another tweet that went out. Everyone's just so excited. This is just so exciting. They're going to announce the first private passenger to go to the moon soon with SpaceX's new rocket. Oh, this is so exciting, guys. Let's just keep reading because I can't even contain myself. This is really exciting. But the obvious question was, who is the passenger? The most common guess from Twitter users was founder of SpaceX, Elon Musk. As several Twitter users tweeted directly to Musk asking, "It's you, isn't it?" Musk responded with a hint. Hmm, let's see. Look at this, Taylor Harris right there. Elon, is it you? It is, isn't it? Let's see what Elon has to say. Oh, look at that. Look what Elon has to say. He puts a flag. Oh, is that the Japanese flag? Let's see. So the passenger is Japanese? Danaher tweets out. Everyone's freaking out, excited. Oh my goodness, there's going to be a Japanese guy going to the moon. This cryptic response led to all sorts of guesses from Twitter users on who the Japanese client might be. Tweep fell. It would be a billionaire, Tizumu Tezuki. My bet is it's Tezuki, roughly worth 8.8 billion, big in tech, and well, he's from Japan. Ha ha ha. Right? So everyone's kind of guessing now. They're all excited. SpaceX is making this big game out of it, making everyone freak out. Who could it possibly be? Someone's like, no, it's possibly Tezuki Anamoko. Oh no, it's this guy, it's that guy, a Japanese businessman and former Live Door executive who hoped to become the fourth space tourist. He had trained at Star City, Moscow in Russia to fly with two members of the Expedition 14 on board Soyuz TMA 9, which was launched on September 18th, 2006. Hmm. Apart from the guessing game, Twitter users and space enthusiasts commented on the new design of the big Falcon rocket, right? BFR. You're going to be hearing a lot about BFR real soon in the mainstream media because the BFR is going to get the first private passenger to the moon, which Musk had announced would be used in a manned mission to Mars. Of course, Musk, of course, with your fake Tesla Roadster up there. Normal car out of your garage, stock right off the factory floor, throw it up into space. Got a problem. No tires are exploding, paint's not melting away. Give us a break, seriously. People believe that they're shooting cars into space. But again, but it's Elon. Elon. I mean, what kind of name is Elon anyways? Look into that a little further. I've done some videos on that, and it's pretty interesting how he was almost written about someone named Elon would be kind of a savior with a Mars colony. And there's more on that on my channel. If you just type on Elon Musk Celebrate Truth, you will see all the videos I've done on Elon Musk or SpaceX Celebrate Truth. You'll see a lot that I've done on this complete joke of a company. But anyways, we got Falcon Grid Finn commenting on how the design looks straight out of the comic Tintin, to which Musk replied, intentionally so. Oh, so let's get this straight. So they basically did a nice little feel here. Look at that. You know, look at that picture, right? So everyone's like, oh, look, it's so cool. It's so awesome. Man, you did a great job. It's very Tintin-esque. Look at this. Giddy McDinnon face. Very Tintin-esque. Elon Musk? Yep, that's right. I did that intentionally to get you guys all crazy because you guys would have a field day when you understood this. Other users commented on the engineering and design from the illustration. Did you see all the engines and firing in vacuum? That is definitely a new engine configuration. Oh, we've got a new engine configuration from the space fanboys. They're all figuring this out. OMG, Everyday Astronaut writes. This is going to be huge. You better believe I'll be tuning in and breaking down everything afterwards. All right, Everyday Astronaut, I bet you will. I'll bet you'll be on the edge of your seat the entire time. You're probably not even be able to sleep until the announcement in 2 days on Monday when they announce the Japanese passenger that's going to be on board. Oh, Everyday Astronaut, if only you knew space is fake. But it's okay. We won't crush your whole paradigm today. Did you see the engines are firing in vacuum? That is definitely a new engine config, David Hitcamp says on Twitter. Not just bigger, it looks like they have completely reworked the wing configuration and thrown in a tail fin, all tapered back past the rear fuselage, almost like it's what it will land on. Oh, look at that. They're all so excited and they're all trying to look at the configuration and they're all so excited because guess what? They said they're going to the moon. Anytime you say you're going to the moon, Mars, anywhere, people just lose their mind, even though it never happens. How long do we have to wait? SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, these guys have been promising space flights going back to 2006, even probably even further back. And they've been getting deposits of $250,000 continually. If you do your research, you're going to see this time and time again from 2006, 2007, 2008. Yep, we're going to be on the moon. We're going to be going to Mars. We're going to be flying people all over the place in 2009. Oh no, now we got delayed. It's going to be 2010. No, it's going to be 11. No, 12. No, 13. Nope, we got a new configuration on our fuselage wing configuration. So we're going to actually get people there in 15, 16. Oh no, it's going to be 18. No, 20. No, 21. No, it's going to be 2025. Last time I read an article, they were going to get people to the moon in 2025. I think that's what NASA was going to do. But wait, well, let me get this straight. But SpaceX has technology to get people to the moon before NASA. Does that make any sense? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But again, SpaceX is all part of the same complete illusion. They're all working together. This is just to create the illusion that this is a private enterprise and that it's not part of the government because people are seriously questioning the government more and more. Continually, we see this time and time again. But look at these people. They're freaking out. Look at that. A new configuration. It's got a tail fin all tapered back past the rear fuselage. Like, they're losing their mind over this. Like, you should go research it and find out. Look at this. This is what they're losing their mind out of. They're freaking out. Anyways, let's continue on. Did you see the engines? They're firing in a vacuum. All right, do some research on vacuum. And yeah, so many problems. But again, people believe that people are blasting off and pushing, stuff in space. And again, the lies never end. And it's unfortunate that people believe so much in science fiction that you can basically put an article out like this and people are like, yay, we believe everything you say. So here we go. Here's a new tweet. Not just bigger. It looks like they've completely reworked the wing configuration. Oh, I think I read that. Another user called, I think the impact of the image has provided is going unnoticed. Guys, Elon Musk, the design has severely 50s and 60s sci-fi feel. Nicely done. Oh, Elon Musk, you really did a nice thing by having a 50s, 60s sci-fi feel. Nicely done. Look at this. See, this is exactly when sci-fi really entered the minds of people. They really went to town in the 50s and 60s when it came to science fiction, and it got everyone all crazy. And even the people here are like, nicely done, Elon. I like how you did the 50s and 60s science fiction feel. And he's probably going to tweet back, yeah, I know. I'm cool, aren't I? Yeah. Anyone seen the interview with him and Joe Rogan? Wow, that was messed up. I'll tell you, if you haven't, you've got to check it out. Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, the guy looks like a humanoid, man. He looks like a robot. It is the weirdest interview that I've seen in a long time. But let's continue. So, anyways, this is the guy talking about how cool it is. It's science fiction. I love the feel that you went with there, and science fiction. We love it. Right here, look at this. Demes wrote, "Science fiction becomes reality." Now, that's a key point that I want to bring up right now because science fiction becomes reality. This is what everyone believes. This is what we all believed before we came to the truth and understood what our world is about, the lies of the world, understanding what's going on with them faking the Big Bang heliocentric universe, the space construct, the illusion that we can leave this planet and go to other planets. The fact is that the Earth is not a planet. When you hear people saying, "Why are all the other things in the sky, all the other planets round and we're not round?" First of all, round doesn't mean spherical or a ball. Round can be a pizza or a penny. But people will say all the time about the planets are all round, so why aren't we round? The fact is, the Earth is not a planet. This is the illusion that they've created, and the idea that we can go to other planets and colonize them. Again, you got all sorts of problems. You constantly see them pushing it further and further. It's the illusion that people love science fiction. Right here, case in point. Science fiction becomes reality. Yay! And you saw the reactions before. I mean, that was crazy. Seeing those reactions. But again, this is the article. It goes on and on and on, building up the hype. Who's going to be announced in 2 days? Oh my goodness, look at the wing configuration. Oh wow, it's so much looking like science fiction and it's becoming reality. Wow, what a great time to be alive. People love space, man. They love space. You could get away with anything, man. People actually sell plots of land on the moon. I don't know if you've ever looked into that, but they actually sell pieces of land on the moon. Someone came up with this really great business idea. Hey, why don't we sell plots of land on the moon? And you know what? He's making tons of money. People are selling plots of land on the moon and they're selling land on other planets. Again, if you ever really want to get rich, all you have to do is lie to people about space. It doesn't matter. They'll just throw the money at you. Hey, take my money. How much you want? How much? $250,000 for a deposit that I don't know when I'll ever go to space, but yeah, I might be able to go. Sure, here's $250,000. Great, SpaceX. You did a great job. By the way, the people that have actually put down a deposit in 2006 for their rides to space or to the moon, I'm just wondering, are you wanting your money back? Are you looking into that a little further? Wouldn't it have been nicer to have that $250,000, you know, earning interest, or you could have invested it, but you gave it to Elon Musk as a deposit and you've been waiting over 10 years? You'll be waiting 20 years, 30 years. You're going to die. What are you going to put it in your will and leave it to your kids that your kids are going to be believing, look what dad left us in our will. We get to go to the moon in 2140. Yay. Like what is going on? What do you do with that? But again, all of these deposits. I mean, a lot of people put down deposits for SpaceX for space flights way back in 2006, 2008. It is 2018, people, 2018, and they're still going on with this nonsense. Now, it'll be interesting to see who this person they announce on Monday. Maybe I'll have to do a live stream. Maybe they're going to do this big live stream about, we're announcing the first private passenger to the moon. They're saying history in the making. But here's a good idea, Mario Matta has to say. Just a suggestion, make a lottery for one seat. You will earn more and you will give us a chance to make our dream come true. Oh, isn't that wonderful? We could do a lottery where we can make millions and millions and millions of dollars whether when we give a seat to one person and that person will be like, "My dreams have come true. Okay, Elon, when am I going? Sorry, we got delayed. We have a new wing configuration. We have a new engine, map system that we've got to look into. Thrusters weren't exactly 100%. I want to make sure. So you got to wait another 20 years." This is what we're dealing with. Procrastination, pushing stuff further and further down the road. Anyone that's coming to this stream for the first time and you just love space and you love SpaceX and you love NASA, I'm just saying, look back. Look back at how long they have been actually promising things like this. And the same reactions people had in 2006 and 2008 are the same reactions that people have right now in 2018. But again, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're going to say that it is, and it's just not going to happen. Now, it's going to be interesting, like I said, to see who this person is that they announce. But guess what? Oh, Lewis says, I volunteer. Look at that, all excited. She's like, oh, I wanna go. Another Twitter user, I have some advice for the passenger in SpaceX. You better take HD video of the other side of the moon. Huh? Right? But look at this little alien symbol there. Look at that. See? Skinny Dean has to say, you got to go to the other side of the moon and get us some video because we know you're hiding some aliens, extraterrestrials, right? Again, that's the illusion too that a lot of people believe. It's like, well, the reason why they haven't showed us the other side or this is because they found aliens and they found this. And again, that's all part of the deceptions. Aliens do not exist. There are no beings from other planets. There is no intelligent life anywhere in the universe. Go outside right now, look up in the sky, and look everywhere. There is no life out there as far as anyone on any planets. Again, another massive lie, part of the great deception that is coming into this world. And it's a doozy. And if you haven't looked into a lot of this stuff, I'm saying it's important. Look into it and just ask yourself logically, why in the world does it take almost 50 years for someone to even go say they're going to the moon? Why? Technology has advanced so rapidly, and we're going to actually believe that, like, with the technology of a speak and spell, and for people that are younger that don't know what a speak and spell is, it's lower than the first iPhone as far as megahertz power. I mean, it literally was a spelling machine that goes A, B, C, D, cat, dog. It teaches the alphabet to kids. The megahertz processing chip that was in that was equivalent to the Apollo. And we're led to believe that in all this time they had no problem in 1960s and 70s going back and fro from the moon to the earth, no problems. And yet, wait a minute, all this technology advancement. Oh, we don't have the technology anymore, right? You've all heard that quote. And if you haven't checked that out, I think Don Petty, NASA astronaut, admitted that they destroyed all the technology to go to the moon. And it's a painful process to build it back again. And then when you start looking at the archivists and you look at certain people in NASA, they've admitted we don't know what happened to the telemetry data, it's lost, and that would basically prove, you know, altitudes, gas consumption, all the data, to prove the moon landing. And yet we're the crazy ones. What? You don't believe in the moon? Of course I landed on the moon. Well, then prove it. Prove it. TV is not scientific proof of anything, okay? Videos and pictures aren't scientific proof of anything. If you really want empirical data, then show the telemetry data that was there. But no, they don't have it. They destroyed it. They lost it. They have all sorts of different stories that they continue on with. But let's just recap. Everyone, stay calm. I'm so excited. I'm bursting right now. They're going to announce it in 2 days. Oh my goodness, they're going to the moon. There's the picture. Ooh, sci-fi, 50s and 60s feel. Awesome, Elon. We love you. Yay! We're going to the moon. Yeah! Look at this. Space, space, space. Everyone's just freaking out, freaking out. And all it is just nonsense, just a bunch of propaganda. And anyone that has not seen my two films on scientism and getting into space and getting into this whole topic, check out Scientism Exposed. I've got one and two. You can watch them free on YouTube. I have them available for DVD, digital download on my website if you go to celebratetruth.org. Also, I released my brand new book 2 days ago. I'm excited to announce that I released my brand new book. It is on Amazon. It's also on my website, celebratetruth.org. You can check it out. Really excited. I go through a lot of stuff with the space agencies. I go into a lot of stuff with other aspects. These are excellent resources to hear for yourself exactly what the astronauts have to say, exactly what the archivists or people at NASA say when it comes to finding the data of the moon landing. If you want to go back, on the moon landing. You want to get into the lies of evolution, the whole complete nonsense when it comes to dinosaurs living millions of years ago, when it comes to everything they say that we evolved from slime, that we're not significant, we're an accident, random accident in the universe with billions and trillions of other, universes. I mean, all this stuff is nonsense, and my movies break it down. I have over 400 videos on my channel. Again, everything is available for free on YouTube, but you can also go to my website. You can order it, and it is a great resource if you are trying to talk to someone. If you do want to get this information into people's hands, this is a great way. Sometimes people won't watch a 2-hour video on YouTube, but again, giving them a DVD or doing it that way is good. And then also with the book, some people love to read. And again, I break down pretty much Scientism Exposed 1 and 2 that are put into book format. And again, it's been awesome to kind of see exactly how many people are waking up to the lies of the world and realizing that we do have a major, major issue with a lot of the stuff that we're being taught, especially when it comes to the moon landing, especially when it comes to SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, NASA, the other space agencies, ESA. We're getting into Bill Nye, right? We've got quotes from Lawrence Krauss. We've got Neil deGrasse Tyson. A lot of the people they're propping up when it comes to science and scientism, and that's the big thing. Understand the difference between science and scientism. While science is great and is wonderful, and it's awesome, it's under the empirical method, and again, true science is great. Scientism is not. And a lot of people don't know the differences between the two. And it's so incredibly important that they understand the difference between the two because when you are holding on to something your entire life, and you believed it was science, but then you realize that it was scientism all along, then yeah, your worldview is shattered. And again, where do you start? And there is the most beautiful thing that when you understand that the entire reason why they have lied to you, like my book title is Scientism Exposed, Hiding the True Creator of Creation. The entire reason all of this is going on is to truly hide the true creator of creation. Everything in the Bible testifies to the truth of where we are, why we're here, who we are. We are special. We are unique. We are loved. God loved us so much that he sent his only son to die for us. And again, yes, Jesus did exist. Whether you believe wherever you're looking at, again, look into his life because truth matters. And he said he is the truth. John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus is the only way. So, if anything, look into his life. Find out for yourself who he is to you. Did he exist? And if he did, is he crazy? Is he a lunatic? Is he a liar? Or is he Lord? Is he the Son of God? Is he the Messiah? Is he Jesus? Yeshua? This is the most important part of the understanding when you're looking into scientism and the world's lies. Satan has deceived the whole world. He uses many techniques, but one in particular that is so incredibly deadly and that makes more people that I can count move away and laugh and ridicule the Bible than any other technique is under the guise of science and understand that it is no longer science anymore. Much of what we're being taught and what we're being seen on mainstream media is all under the guise of scientism. Whether it's the lies of evolution, cosmology, climate change, the list goes on. You will see it over and over again where the scientists with white lab coats come right over and say, we discovered, we proved it. End of story. The science is settled. There is no debate. Let me tell you, it's time to question. It's time to wake up. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. I'm not saying believe what I believe. I'm just saying question your world, question your reality. Don't just believe something because you were taught something. You can discover truth for yourself. Go on that journey. It is so incredibly important. I can't stress that enough. I love you all. I'm so thankful that you're here, part of the Celebrate the Truth journey. It's been over 3 years now. We're going into the fourth year, and it's going to be exciting. But yeah, we're definitely cruising along. We're doing some wonderful things. I've got some really fun stuff planned. I'm working on a new documentary. I've got some other collaborative projects with like Rob Skiba and Dean Odell and many others. Nathan Roberts will be part of that. Chad Taylor, Rick Hummer, Chris Bailey. Michael Solomon. We're going to be doing a big joint project together, which is going to be really fantastic. You guys are going to like that. And like I said, I am going to be working on a special documentary that I'm going to be releasing soon. I will be speaking at Skyfall. That's in Alabama in October. I believe October 5th and 6th. And then after that will be the big conference in Denver, Colorado, fe2018.com. Go and see it. It's the Flat Earth International Conference. If you're still wanting to get tickets, there's lots of tickets available. We're going to have an amazing time. And hopefully, I'll be able to meet a lot of you and see a lot of you again at the Flat Earth International Conference in Denver, Colorado. And it is going to be amazing. And the website for that is fe2018.com. Check it out. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all your support and encouragement. There's been such an outpouring for my new book that I basically released. I put the announcement on my website. Also, it is on YouTube. I think it's a couple of videos back. And I was really excited. Like I said, this is my first book, and I believe it's really going to open a lot of people's eyes. I think it's going to lead people to the true creator of creation. People are going to find the truth that Jesus is the truth. And again, all everything I do is for the gospel. Gospel is number one. Everything else is secondary, but really what I do is a catalyst to drive people to the Savior, to the Messiah. And I'm just so incredibly excited that God is using me in the way that He is, and that you're all part of this journey. I appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. I'm going to be putting the 24/7 Flat Earth and the Bible stream up in about 2-3 minutes after this video ends. So stick around the chat room. We've got a lot more coming to you real soon. So thanks again. Blessings. Talk soon.